I'm David Dent. I run a development consultancy business called Creek North, and I'm also chairman of Shildon Football Club. I got involved in the club through my dad. My mum had died and my dad was lost. He'd been with her for 60 years, they'd been together. And he was bereft, and it was the place my dad first brought me to a football game. So I thought I needed a focus from him, something to live for. So I rang the chairman up at the time and I said, listen, in return for some financial assistance, I've got two asks. One, I want to create a development centre for the kids. And I did that with our present manager, Chris Hughes, and that's gone from strength to strength. That's evolved. We've now got Shildon AFC youth. When I first came to this club, we had one team. We now got 15 teams. But for my dad, I wanted a home for my dad, and he's got involved with the club. He now lives back in Shildon, and he's part of the community, and he's part of the fabric of this football club. And he's 91 next month, unbelievably. And I firmly believe one of the reasons he's today is because of Shildon Football Club. One of the proudest things I've ever done. In terms of what I do now, well, I became chairman, and 6 months in that tenure, it hasn't been an easy ride. 6 months in that tenure, I had a stroke. But the club played a massive part in my recovery, gave me a focus, something to look forward to. And I'll always be appreciative of that. We've had lots of challenges, but we've had lots of special moments as well. You know, we've won promotion, we've won the Durham Challenge Cup at the Stadium of Light, we've gone far in the Vars, we've seen some special players here. But in terms of challenges, we had COVID, of course. Our bar was shut, the gate receipts were shut, every income stream was turned off. I remember sitting in the stand actually and thinking, it was so desolate, and thinking, when would I see a game here again? What would normality look like? But bit by bit, we got further guidance, and fortunately we pay people properly in this football club, so I was able to put the lads on furlough, so they were sorted out. But also worried about the volunteers, because some volunteers, this is their life, and some are isolated. Some of my wife died, worked hard, setting WhatsApp groups, doing food parcels, and we got through COVID, fortunately, and we survived. And then I took the club to the highest position it's ever been, Northern Premier League. One game off getting promoted again, which would be surreal. Financial suicide, mind, if we did. But then next season we got relegated, and that was really hard. And lots of reasons why we got relegated. But I'm the chairman of the football club, and ultimately it's down to me. And hit me hard, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I'd considered leaving. But that's not me. So we're humble, we're respectful, we got back with it, we restructured the club financially, brought in additional sponsors, and we were very lucky to get promoted last season. Hopefully we'll get promoted. It's when we get promoted, not if. And we're better equipped to survive that next level. If you came to this club 5 years ago, you wouldn't see this stand, you wouldn't see the community garden, you wouldn't see the new floodlights, you wouldn't see the refreshed bar and clubhouse, you wouldn't see the new changing block, and you wouldn't see a planned application going in for a new 3G pitch. So we invested somewhere in the region of £400,000 to £500,000. And if we get the 3G pitch, that's another $1 million. I love this football club, obviously I do. I came here at 7-year-old with my dad. First game of football I ever saw. It's really been special. Played for the club briefly in the early 90s. So it's really special to me. But the reason why it's special to a wider audience, it's a true community club. It's a thriving community club. Shildon's a proud town, but it's had some challenges over the years. You know, we've got some of the most deprived wards in the country here, and certain 40% of our wards, children in absolute poverty. So we do our bit. We do fun and food activity courses. We put on free lunch for the kids. This is all free, by the way. We put on free lunches for the kids. They do some activities with a player who's kindly offers to help with the programme. At the end of the week, I treat them to Santini's personally for a meal. Some of those kids don't go to restaurants, but they make their own pizza and all that sort of stuff. We open up our garden to the local primary school, so they do PE sessions. At the end of term, they have community events and the activities, and the parents get involved, and they have coffee mornings. We have a festival at the end of the year called the Shildon Shindig, where it's a celebration of the entire community, but we also host our charities, Man Health and the Soul and Connor Forster Cancer Trust, to raise money for them. We do soup days for some of the vulnerable members of our society. We do a free Christmas with Santa. So intuitively we feel we're doing our bit, but we measured it. And I'm really proud of this fact that the club is turning over social value impacts the club makes is £500,000. In terms of businesses, we couldn't do this without support from great businesses. And I think in return for their sponsorship, I don't call them sponsors, I call them partners. It's what can we give them? And some of that is just simply to get involved and run the community initiatives, which we're thankful for. But some of it is, and I know this has happened, some is to get real work and real opportunities. We've got a little bit of a breakfast club going. And it's nice to see that not just getting the work from me and my business partners, they're getting the work from themselves, they're interacting with themselves, and that's really pleasing to see. And what I say to people to get involved is in two capacities. One as a volunteer. Come and help. We've got a great team of volunteers, a core team of volunteers, but we need more. And come and play a part, and we're doing something special for this community, so play a part in that. And the businesses come along, maybe just address your CSR commitments, run some of our programs, but equally have some opportunities if we win work.